Hello, it is a casual late night here at Peace Love Houseplants, and I decided to film a video tonight because it is time to check out my propagation bins, and I thought it would be fun to bring you along because we can check in on the bin that we made together a few weeks ago, and we can take a look at some of the plants that I have picked up recently in my unboxings. So let's get to it. Right, Oliver? All right, this is prop bin number 1. Let's get inside and take a look. All right, go ahead and have a peek inside. See if you can identify any of these plants before I go through them and point out what they are, if I know what they are. So the first plant we're going to talk about is this Philodendron plummonii, and I put her in here after I nearly killed the whole plant and cut this little stick off to see if I could save it. And actually the main plant is still doing well, not thriving but surviving. But in the meantime, this plant has, let me come in, grown this teeny little leaf, this tiny little leaf, this small guy, and this is the leaf that went into the prop bin. So it's growing. And then this stick right here, this is just a chunk of my Philodendron domesticum variegated that, as we know, is not very variegated anymore. But these are the leaves, actually. This is the amount of variegation that this leaf has. It's right there. And then this is the other leaf. You can actually see some variegation on that leaf, but it is pretty faint. So that is what is growing there. And then if you saw my unboxing from a few weeks ago, this is the little ugly duckling no ID anthurium. And you can see that she is growing she has grown a new leaf. She lost a leaf, and then these are dying off. I'm just going to let them die off by themselves. This is the emergent, and it is really stunning. Let's just zoom in a little closer. Pretty, huh? Hiding behind the little ugly duckling is this variegated heartleaf philodendron. Really beautiful, tiny little leaves. But yeah, super pretty. And then right here, this is a Monstera albo. This is the same plant right here. And then it had like an all green leaf that was kind of mangled, so I just snapped it off. And I am just waiting for it to give me another leaf before I pot it up. But this is my very first albo, not counting the albo nodes that I murdered over the last year or so. But this is it. This is my first albo, and I'm excited to watch this puppy grow. And then we can get in, check out the leaf on this Philodendron Jose Bueno. This is the emergent leaf since I stuck it in here because it was also not doing well. I don't know why. I just could not get it to be happy, so I took it out of its soil and popped it in here, and that is my newest leaf, and it is absolutely gorgeous. I can't even believe it. It's just amazing. And this little guy right here, this is let me see if I can show you the leaf. Oh my gosh. Get out of here. This is a Philodendron skeleton key that, interestingly, I bought the plant. It had mealybugs. I cleaned it up. It just did not thrive. I did everything I could for it, and I eventually just, it like literally just didn't grow. It was in water, growing tons of roots, and nothing was happening. It wasn't dying, but it wasn't growing. So I stuck it in here, and this is the first leaf. This is the next leaf. Has a little bit of the identifying features of the skeleton key. And then I don't know what's going on down here, but check out all of that growth at the top. That's really fun. So I'm excited about that. And moving on, I'm pretty sure that this is the Jose Bueno stem. And then I think these are all Philodendron domesticum that I just keep throwing in here. I believe this is also. And then if we come over here, and then I believe that is also my Philodendron domesticum variegata. This one, this plant right here is, oh my gosh, get out of here. This guy right here is a Philodendron molted dragon that I got as a big plant, a fresh import, and it was doing great until Oliver knocked it over, and I came home and it just was in rough shape. So it has gone into the prop box, and it's been in here for the last 6 months, just one little chunk that was left from it. And I am excited to see this one grow again. It's super beautiful. The leaves are really neat. Very, very cool philodendron. This is just a giant golden pothos that I stuck in there. But this is the most exciting plant that's in this propagation bin, for me anyway. So I bought a bunch of nodes from a seller on Palm Street maybe a year ago, and I did get a little, I knew what they were when I bought them, but they came just in a bundle of moss, so I had really no idea what each one of them was. So I have several plants grow out of it. I have a tiny little pink princess, a white princess that I'm growing that came out of that node pack. And then this guy was just a late bloomer. It never did anything. It had one little root that was an inch long that didn't grow, but again, it wasn't rotting or dying. It just wasn't growing. So I almost threw it out so many times, but I decided to just stick it in here. And over the last maybe 4 or 5 months, 6 months, it has grown 4 little leaves, and I still have no idea what plant this is. So I am excited to see what grows out once the leaves take some more shape and we can figure out what this is. So that is really exciting. And that is also what all is in this bin. Propagation bin number 1 has been investigated. We don't have anything rotting or gross we need to take out of there. We're all set. Oh, let me put the little ugly duckling back in. That's that. All right, propagation bin number 2. Let's get her open. So this is the bin that we put together a few weeks ago, and inside is I placed all of my new Monstera albos until they can grow some good roots. She's got a little damage on her white, but I did not expect this leaf to really survive. This is more like, I bought it more for the genetics of the plant. And then here is my other Monstera albo that I opened that same day. Let's pull her out. She is doing well in here, but I'm just waiting for her roots to grow out. This is the MagPap times Pap that we opened in one of my unboxing videos. Check out that leaf. Look at that. Stunning. She's going to be stunning. And looks like, so this is one of the reasons why I go through my bins every once in a while, to get any like dead, rotting hunks out. It actually looks like the what, that leaf broke off, but I'm going to leave it in here. It feels pretty wet. I might moisten this up too, but all right. And then let's see what kind of roots our propagations have made since we placed them in here. Okay. And then I will put the timeline on the screen because I'm not 100% sure where or what, how long it's actually been. Oh, these are a few of my Epipremnum pinnatum albos that I placed some propagations in just recently, and so far nothing. But it's early days. It's early days. So let's see what kind of growth we have on the plants we placed in this bin together. And that looks pretty good. I think it's only been a couple of weeks, but not too shabby. Check on one of these. Oh, look. That is the root growth we've got on the, again, Philodendron domesticum variegated, not variegated. Let's take a look at this variegated piece over here. See what kind of roots she's got. Oh yeah, she's got a couple. Oh, she's got 3. Stunning plant. Stunning. Just does not want to stay variegated. Apparently I just didn't say anything while I was filming this, but this is the Marble Queen Pothos that we propagated a few weeks ago. And the roots are looking pretty good. All right. Let's nestle her back in here. And that is prop box number 2. Well, thank you for joining me. It was fun to give you a little tour of the propagation bins. I am going to bed. I hope that you have a wonderful morning, day, or evening. If you like these videos, subscribe, leave a comment, let me know how your propagation bin is going, and then come back next time and let's grow together.